welcome to episode 4 of the Attorney Trilogy.
You know, we haven't even numbered them until now, and we're probably not going to continue numbering them
We
in the intros.
We did. I numbered them in the last episode.
Oh. Well, we'll stop doing it.
You don't have the power to decide that. Anyway, your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
You don't know? So she could still be alive? Oh, that's it. Okay.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations.
You mean short? Oh, wait, no, that's not what you meant.
They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it.
Excuse me.
Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for
Skill
you.
issue.
All by yourself on that mountain. Shut up. That's not cool, bro. Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? You know,
Does
that...
nobody in anything anime related have, like, parents? Is that just, like, a law?
What does
Just,
it
like,
mean
you
by
can't have a
ruined?
good parent?
Because that sounds really, really bad.
Well, you see what that is. I'm not gonna explain that
Is
shit.
it something else that starts with the letter R? Ugh.
Well, you see, you know what? Let's keep this family friendly. I'll
Yeah,
explain.
probably for the best. Oof.
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Like me. On a Wednesday night.
Exactly.
Wait, they
Even the
didn't
milk had a
use
date on Valentine's Day. I didn't.
Wow.
The expiration date was February 14th.
Wait, they didn't use the spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought? Be gone! Thought!
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see. Well, too fucking bad.
Why?
He was white? Excuse me. White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
It makes me uncomfortable how that man in the background just never moves.
Well, what do you expect? It's a fucking still background.
I know, but it's still something just uncomfortable about it. It looks so awkward. 4
Would you
p.m.
like
time's
the
up.
Would you like the paper your words
What should
are
I
printed
do?
on to move and the words to just remain still or something?
That's... What the fuck are you talking about?
Book. If you're reading a book, would you like the the background
That's
of
not
the page
what I meant,
to
you...
move?
That's not what I meant, you dimwit. I just meant that it looks awkward how he doesn't move because of the fact that it's a still background.
I'm just
Should I
trying to
just
enjoy
leave her and
the
then go home? Yeah, totally. Let me just leave her and go home.
Defend Maya.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
I do not consent to this, sir.
I'm going to whether you want me to or not. Ugh, that sounds bad.
Oh. Why?
I can't think of a joke. Why? Well, I don't know why. I can't imagine you. No one is as sad as a person without friends, aka me.
Exactly.
I know, I've been there a long time ago, and I'm still here today. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone
At least
has to look
Phoenix's
out for the
friends will
people who
carry
have no
guns.
one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me! It's just like, wow, that was really lame.
That's so kind of you.
Ow, my ear.
Anyway, I
Wow.
think this voice really suits Maya's character.
Let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, take that cop.
Don't you think Maya just looks like she would sound like this?
No. Phew, she
Why?
smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. Because we have an actual English voice for her. Remember the anime?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a much better voice than what the anime did.
One last question. You are innocent, right?
No, she stole my lunch money.
I,
Yes,
you stole my lunch money. You get the death sentence.
and I trust you.
You're gonna regret trusting me.
So you trust me too, okay?
And I'm gonna regret trusting you.
Okay.
It's
She
a
still owed
deal.
me $12.
So what next? There's something
Mia,
that's been
it's been
bugging me.
15 years. You still owe me $12.
Huh! Sorry, I think I got PTSD from your awful voice.
I thought I
Just
had a very good
Just
voice for
what's
this
inside
character.
that strange
And
woman's
I'm gonna
drawer.
stick with you.
So it was when I tried to look in that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something
I'm
in there.
almost out of tea.
Good for you.
No, it's not good for me. I like my tea.
I can't. Hey, I got your cell phone back. I went southern too for some reason. God damn it, it's rubbing off on me.
Say, can I listen to my sister's voice? No. Be sad. Competitive listening, my favorite.
Competitive listening.
Yeah, just like competitive handshaking. Thank you.
That sounds inappropriate for some reason.
It's when you shake someone's hand with the intention to break their fingers. You
Good
need to have
afternoon.
the firmest grip to
I'll
establish.
take the. Hey, I'll take this voice. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are. Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Here it is. Oh, right.
I have time to go get a bowl of cereal, right? I'm
I
probably not
just.
going to be needing.
No. I
Oh,
just came up to deliver the room service, sir. You do. Or do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe I'll guess Miss May is currently using the, facilities?
she's
You have
taking a
no need of
shit.
anything. I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come in here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Duh! You, came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. Oh, you.
Why? That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy that ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could
Mia
it be a
Maya May.
could it be a coincidence? Coincidence? I think not! There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open door. Stop it. It's not yet. Not yet. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Ugh. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap, add to the court record. This is definitely something suspicious. Or there's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have such a thing in her hotel? Yeah, her hotel room. There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May.
Me too.
In court.
Man, I'm good at this. This voice really fits. Alrighty then.
Time to kick the ass of this trial.
So, now here's the thing. I have to balance an ungodly amount of voices. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Pretty much.
This guy,
Okay.
I have to balance Edgeworth, I have to balance the slut. There's
Well,
nothing.
At least I'm the one that's voicing Dick
Yeah, you
Gumshoe.
You have to do Detective Suede Shoes, Phoenix, and
Detective Suede Shoes. I love that.
I love that they included the reference too. Just don't step on my blue suede shoes now. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me like an instant.
You
Whatever.
are weak. Look at your hair. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
Oops.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
The prostate calls the chief officer of the... Oh shit, that's wrong.
These are my lines. Shut your fucking mouth.
I know it was a joke. I was making a joke, shut up.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Look, I get it, my joke wasn't funny, but you don't have to dog on me.
Shut up.
Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of the homicide center at the precinct, sir!
Detective Gumshoe, they must be getting desperate to hire you. Please describe us the details of this murder.
I love how basically you're ad-libbing to stay in character is just throwing out a random-ass insult.
Yeah, that's just Edgeworth.
You're not a...
He's a very cocky guy. What do you expect?
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found at the window, here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
No hands like yours, then. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They are still calling it a statue. Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Now, detective,
Yes, sir.
you immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
All right, sir, if you ask. Zip.
Zip.
Flump.
Just kind of goes.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people already, or dead, there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
At the very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Thwack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me.
Alright,
What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
Anyway, what was it you were going to say in the middle of me reading that?
nothing.
Ah,
Your fly's
okay.
down.
My shorts don't even have a fly on them.
You fool, you checked.
What is it? Yeah. No, Your Honor. I'd like to I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Well, given what it said, I'll just press on every little detail then.
Cringe.
Who did you say you got the call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? A customer's crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much, though. Right, please continue. Let's see. Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Both. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were.
Yes, sir. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like two suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points and press with a little more care. Why is that? What's your reason? Strategy. Hold on just one second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you just said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Uh-huh. Yeah, I did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. Oh. Well, it went automatically.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
The thing in his pants.
What? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal! Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Sir Honor. There's something I should have said. Yeah, there's something I should have told you first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time, you incompetent oaf? Get the fuck out of my courtroom and turn in your badge.
He starts turning into Gordon Ramsay. I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful.
Very well. Fuck.
The defense may... You motherfucker. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Nice.
Also, you'll read my lines, but you won't read his.
Well, that's because I already read these.
Yeah.
Ew. The death was instantaneous. Well, that's... Well, then she wouldn't be able to write you know, she wouldn't be able to write.
Perish.
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of your lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But... No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down.
Ooh.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
It was the day after the murder.
Nah, you forgot.
I'm not that dumb. It was the day after the murder.
Are you sure you weren't?
The prosecution's points being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Of course, it would
What?
have been rather easy for that detail to fly over Phoenix's significantly more aerodynamic than usual head.
Oh god.
The second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. You activated my trap card, Phoenix.
No way!
Surprise evidence.
I play Pot of Greed and played getting 2 more pieces of evidence.
I played Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 additional pieces of evidence to the court record.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all, thank you.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham!
Be careful not to get too worked up. You'll sweat out all that hair gel keeping your hair in that stupid spiky style.
Well, screw you! It's actually hairspray.
You'll still sweat it out.
I'm a sham! Detective Gumshoe, I was a fool to trust you in your report. Was I a fool to trust you in your report? Me, I wasn't, huh?
Detective Gumshoe.
Uh.
I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. Really,
This
the
poor
department should have
bastard.
kicked your incompetent ass out to the streets months ago. Years, probably. They never should have hired you in the first place. You should be in a cardboard box under a bridge. You can't hold a job. I'm a fucking moron. A lumbering oaf.
Oh my god! Lay off of him, man! Now I'm feeling bad for this dumbass. I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, detective. Turn in your badge and get out of my courtroom. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Hopefully, this is more useful than gumshoes.
Sorry, I'm choking on my drink.
I'm just trying to make Edgeworth as unlikable as possible. Well,
That's impossible.
The evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
Oh no, please don't. I hope it's not who I think it is.
This
No!
poor, innocent girl
No!
saw murder with her own eyes.
No!
Innocent how?
Witness, Miss April May. Take the stand.
No!
Oh,
Exactly
boy.
what part of her is innocent?
Alright, let me just crack
No!
my neck and clear my throat. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service, Uwu.
Man, I love this.
Oh,
Great. This is gonna be this whole trial is a compilation of Kuma suffering.
I'm gonna be violently ill listening to that voice.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
I don't know how to voice a wink, so I'm just saying ooh woo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh! This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Her frickin' OnlyFans looking ass.
I'll have you know that I make millions a year.
Oh, shut up!
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 11th, 2001? Tell us where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee.
Ugh.
I checked in right after lunch.
I feel so bad for the people watching this.
Across the famed Cola offices?
Oh, I am getting violently ill.
That's right, big boy.
Don't call him that!
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Please don't.
Oh, it's not my fault. I'm just reading.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
The fuck does mousy even mean?
And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped.
See, the thing is, I know you unplugged the headset because I could hear myself over the mic, and that's gonna give an echo quality to the video.
Ugh.
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well,
Oh god, please don't put it that way. Itsy bitsy witsy, shut the fuck up!
Well, Your Honor,
This is torture.
I see. It is remarkably solid testimony.
I would advise against taking your headset out because that's gonna add an echo quality because I can hear myself over your mic when you do that.
I don't
Oh,
see
my bad.
need to trouble the witness any.
Just take it off or something.
I did take it off.
Oh, I can still hear myself.
Well, that's probably. Wait. Anyway,
Leave it on.
my bad.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to blow my nose into the mic. What about my cross-examination? Oh, I didn't voice that last part. Oopsies.
You don't need to. People can read it.
I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you?
I don't think that's the only thing you think that's firm about her.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Cowardly my ass. Hey, how dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Oh shit, I'm gonna do it.
You sure
I'll
you'll have
gladly
to hear more of my
proceed with the...
voice?
Well, I can't continue if I don't. I'll gladly proceed with the
The series
cross-examination.
ends here.
If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. I guess she has some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Okay, let's see.
Fine, I guess I'll give you the mercy of not reading it, since you didn't read any of yours.
Here. Side right away.
Go ahead and press there.
Well, no, don't tell me what to do.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
I was already going to press there anyway, so
Are you sure?
yes, I was. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
Well,
I question the testimony.
that's what I was gonna hit. Is something.
Yo.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Like my balls. Anyway,
What?
Like your hairstyle, Phoenix.
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Oh, are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
Phoenix, from the way you wear your hair, it's very clear that you have never touched a
Shut up,
fashion.
Edgeworth!
You can-
However, the witness's testimony
You ride a
mentions
bicycle.
neither of these
I
things.
ride a fucking luxury car blasting Without Me by Eminem.
The testimony is
Muffled
bogus!
playing in the background.
But,
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
oh, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Ugh.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
come on, the
Your
boob
Honor.
jiggle, really?
I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Ah!
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
Kuma suffering speed run, 100%.
I find it funny that Phoenix can't decide on saying darn or damn.
Damn it.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Tough.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think.
How did she know it was a clock?
Well, you see, she thought she heard cock and got interested and started listening in.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Well,
Tee-hee.
that's... Well, something's clearly not right there.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I'm sure you know what to do by now.
Unless I'm misunderstanding and it's actually something else, but no, I'm pretty sure that's suspicious as fuck. Unless it has something to do with the floor plan. But I doubt that. Shit.
Oh man, my Ken Kaneki sticker is falling off my tablet.
It's gotta be... Who?
Tokyo Ghoul. It's an anime. You wouldn't know.
I have
You're-
heard of Tokyo Ghoul, just so you know. Well, I mean,
The
there's...
anime isn't as good as the manga. It cuts out a few important details.
How the hell would she have known? Objection! Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing. You'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
Why did he have to use that phrase?
Because I can.
Oh, you just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Another person in very much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock?
Large fry.
What is now? Is Miles Edgeworth now ordering Uber Eats over on the freaking...
He said order, Your Honor.
Just over in the freaking prosecutor's desk over there, he's just ordering Uber Eats. Just it gets back to him. Wait,
Oda can throw coffee at Phoenix. I can order my lunch.
who?
Goda.
Who the fuck's that?
He's the one who throws coffee.
I don't know anything about the other games. I'm assuming because
Your
I
Honor,
did.
If Fun Karma can whip you to try and get her point across,
fuck
I
is
can
Fun
order my
Karma?
lunch. The
Oh,
one
wait.
with the whip.
Wait, isn't there? Whatever. Anyway,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here.
hold up. He had to put his order away. He had to put his order on hold.
Phoenix, I was trying to order my lunch. Please, keep your aerodynamic hair out of me. Out of my presence. I don't like it. Alright. You're interrupting my Burger King. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
You like Burger King, don't you, Edgeworth?
No, but Jack in the Box does not deliver here.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only
I'm
once.
questioning your hairstyle, Phoenix. No
up.
bitches.
Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth!
The virginity special? Is that what you asked the Baba to give you?
Shut up!
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness, you and your wonky-ass hairstyle.
Virginities. What am I gonna have to title this? What am I gonna have to title this video? Edgeworth self-hand insults.
Edgeworth insults everyone.
Phew, that was close. If he had stopped me there, this trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
Phoenix.
What happens now is that you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's, because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the lawyer office. So you've been to the law office of Fanco?
No. Hey, I didn't see that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Hell Hell no!
I'll leave you satisfied.
Shut up! I don't need to hear any. I don't need to hear. I've heard enough shit from Edgeworth. I don't need to hear shit from May now too. No, Your
I
Honor.
assure you that Phoenix Wright will never be satisfied in his life.
I can't
He's
give
getting
up
sick and
now.
tired of his hand.
I'm not. Shut up! I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of
The
the
only
court.
reason he took this case is because he simped for his mentor.
It's inconceivable the clock in question rang because it's empty. It doesn't have its clockwork in it.
As empty as your
The
love
clock
life.
is missing its clockwork. Shut up, Edgeworth!
Just insulting each other across the courtroom.
How could it possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Yes.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May, Hmm?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. Though if I wanted a show, I would have paid this hoe in the testimonial stand $20.
oh no. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
Well, the phone shows that.
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
That's a lot of confidence
Well,
coming from someone who's
Mr. Wright.
wrong.
Phoenix, the only one who's wrong here is you for thinking that's a reasonable hairstyle.
Shut
Can you
up.
prove when this clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course. As impossible as you getting any bitches with that haircut.
Shut up! I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is...
Da-da-da-da-da, broken glass.
Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Can we get a shut? Can I tell the peanut gallery to shut up? Wait, this isn't my phone.
Something in my mouth. Shut me up, big boy.
Shut up! Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! Order!
I already ordered my lunch, Your Honor. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Now he's mad because he was told it was going to be late.
They're delaying my order by 20 minutes. How could they?
I paid $20 for this.
I better get this for free.
I better.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for that big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
He couldn't solve a murder case if he saw it himself.
Ahem.
Oh, sorry. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't working right now.
Oh,
It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Ma.
Ugh. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to this court just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that at again? I go to so many.
Well, it was made by someone, so that's not going to be in a store.
Oops, I forgot. Ew.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Oh, shit! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Oh, it's probably the clock itself.
And whatever happens to, I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the other one isn't here, and the other one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Even women. Oh god, why did I do the voice? God damn it! I thought of a joke and then
innocent person.
I thought of a joke and then I spoke without thinking. Ugh.
You fool. I have no shame.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Ew.
What the fuck was that? Oh, not... Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh, God.
What's it to you, porcupine head?
What the fuck?
I'm rolling with it, you can't stop me.
That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
What the fuck happened to her voice?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That got me off guard.
With it. You can't stop me.
This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh.
Oh no, can we go back?
Oh. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Ew.
Just that freaking like twitch into like the face. Scary.
Miss May, let me ask.
What are you doing? I keep hearing that.
I slid my mic back. I accidentally turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain the truth of the matter, how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock beforehand because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That's correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.